Good afternoon, traders, and welcome to another edition of Awesomecallstrading.com. I am your host today on this great program. I am AJ Trader 7. If you don't know who I am one of the moderators in this incredible room. This is my Twitter feed, the real AJ. I also am on Instagram at Awesome Calls Trading. Of course, you all know me on YouTube as well under Awesome Calls Trading. And I just want to welcome you to this wonderful Friday. And I'll tell you today, um, hey, like any other day in here, um, it was fantastic. It was fantastic. It was so much fun to trade this morning. I'm going to show you about 5 or 6 setups that we did and go over them. And I continued, I don't know if you remember, I continued to um, move its way up to, I think it was 18 today. So that was kind of nice. And I'm going to share with you some stocks that we traded today, and I'm pretty sure you didn't trade them in your room. But I want to share with you because this is kind of like what we do in here every day, and um, I have so much fun trading with the individuals in this room and the people that come in every day and try us out. And we're probably the most highly rated um, Twitter feed probably out there with so many reviews every day from traders from all around the world that are really watching themselves progress themselves and getting better. Um, we just had a 20-minute speech just now about talking about fear and how to overcome fear. And hold on, no, oh, okay, no, it's okay. Next time. Thank you. And sorry about that. You got a little bit of my personal life there. Yes, I have maids, and they clean my home and do my laundry and clean my house, and they do my groceries. So yes, she was asking me a question about my laundry. So anyway, very sweet lady. She's been with me since my son was born, almost 18 years, 19 years now. So anyway, okay. So what I'm going to do is I want to share with you what we did here. And I picked Sam as the #1 pick, and I was really happy. My friend Seema was really impressed with this call, and I want to share it with you what I did on this call. We have learned over the years in this room's been around almost 6 years, is whenever Goldman tends to give a sell rating on a call, usually what happens in pre-market, the stock will actually pull down a lot, and we love that. And so because we recognize that and we understand the call and how Goldman works, and it doesn't happen on every time. The setup has to be perfect. And today, Sam gave us that setup, and it was beautiful from Goldman. Goldman actually lowered the price target to $245 from 270. The problem that you don't understand about that stock is the stock was trading at 284. So when you actually look at the call, it's kind of like almost stupid. The call, so basically you got a $300 stock that's trading 285 to 300 every day, and you still have a 270 call, and you haven't even, the stock doesn't even go near your 270. But think about the Goldman analyst, and this is what I do. I go beyond the call. That's what I do. I go beyond the call. I make sense what's going to happen to the stock because I'm so very observant of what they're doing on an analyst point, and that's why you see so much energy and love from me because I've been doing this for 16 years, and so I could see right through them. I'm thinking, well, this is kind of like a makeup call because your stupid call before at 270 didn't really move Sam down. So today you're hoping if you drop it $25, it might move the stock down a little bit. Okay, I get you, but you're not going to get too much on it. And so to me, it was a buying opportunity at 267. And any dip at the open was a buying opportunity. Why? Because you were going to get points. I figured the stock would go through 270 to 275 out of the open, and then probably top off and then just end up fading for the rest of the day. Especially you have to watch the market. But I wanted you to get in to make a 3, 4, 5 point. Now on a trade like this, I've given you a lot of range here. So if you have 200 shares, 250 shares, 100 shares, you're going to make 3 to 4 points on the trade. So 250 shares to some of my top guys in here, they'll make $1,000 on the trade in just a matter of a few moments. The key is entry. That's the key. The lower the entry, the better the range. I want you to see how this trade played out. Okay? I wanted the stock start at 267, add on the dips, 265, 264. It was a Christmas gift if it came. Stock was going to go to 270 plus, probably to 275, and it was done. You want to see the trade? It was such a beautiful setup. God, I love this trade. Right? So here is Sam. Okay? See how it gapped down on the downgrade? Now, there was no way it was going to gap all the way up and fill that gap, but the better the pricing on the pullback, the more you were going to get up there because shorts were going to cover. And some traders in the room nailed 267, 265, 264. We even had one that actually got filled, believe it or not, at 261.40. And he actually posted it on Twitter. And the majority of the traders sold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, almost 7 points into the money. Stock hit $275 right here. See it? Hit 275 bucks. Remember I said we go to 270, 275, and then fade? Now it's back down to 260. So imagine this trade for a second. 5 to 6 to the up and 15 to the down. Think about that. 5 up, 15 down. That's a 20-point trade. On 100 shares, that's $2,000 with 20,000 buying power. All because you understood what the stock was going to do. Remember, in Awesome Calls Trading, I don't just give you an entry and an exit. I explain to you in detail why. And that is the difference of what Awesome Calls Trading will be to anywhere in the world. It's the fact we don't explain the why on the channels and the lines and the VWAPs and the EMAs. No. Remember I explained to you yesterday in the webinar? We trade the news. Sam, we won't trade this for probably 2-3 months, maybe 5. Maybe if it's the quarter, maybe it's earnings, maybe it's another upgrade. We won't see Sam for a couple weeks. This is a one and done. But how we trade it is because it had news. It was gapping down. It gave traders in Awesome Calls Trading an opportunity to make money on an analyst call. You see that? We made an opportunity because we created one. When you create an opportunity, you create value, you create money. That's what this chat room is all about. Now we educate you in this webinar for 15, 20 minutes why the trade worked and how it worked. All right, let's give you another one. Remember I told you remember I gave you I at the $15 level, right? I said to swing it. We've been on this for what, almost 3 days? Remember down here? First, it got the upgrade. Remember? Popped. I said to short the stock, bring it down, 15.50. Start taking the position. And probably by Friday, stock will probably hit $17, $18. I even told you yesterday on Twitter that the stock will probably hit 18. Do you see what it did today? 18. And the stock's not done. It's heading to 19, maybe $20 a share. And that's it. Once it hits 19.50 to 20, done with the trade. Next. You see that? Beautiful trade there. I'm going to give you another one. GBX. Now, GBX, I actually was very pleased with the way I called this out. And so were a lot of seasoned traders in the room. One of the things I love to do when I trade stocks live and I, do all this prepared work and hours and preparing before the market opens, I love to impress my mods. My mods are some of the best in the world. Darkside, Janny, God, they're priceless. B Trades, Fire, Raphael, Dave the Trader, Palmer. They're seasoned guys. I mean, this is their love. This is what they do, and they're teachers, and they're mentors, and they're great people. But when you can impress them with a call, it makes you work harder to do it again because you get that little pat on the back going, "Good fucking call," and I live for that. All right. But what's even more is trading the call and making money when you're doing it with everyone. Let me tell you this trade. This morning I woke up and it was gapping up. See the gap up? It closed here on earnings. The problem is this gap up, in my opinion, because that's what you're paying for, not your opinion. I don't give a shit about your opinion. In my opinion, the stock is going to sell off. Because you know why? Because my seasoned ability, my experience has told me if you read the earnings report will actually tell you what the stock's going to do. Now, I want you to look at this call, and I know you're going to shake your head like, how the fuck did you know that? Seriously, this is one that goes for the books, right? Well, let's take a look. Gapping up, earnings beat, but issues inline guidance. Do you see what I just did? I actually explained to you in those 3 words why the stock's going to come down. You just don't see it until you trade with me. But it's gapping up too. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to pop at 36. As soon as it hits 36, top it off and short it. Where's it going to go? 33. That's it. That's the trade. You don't have to think. I did all the thinking. I told you entry, exit, short position, and why. Always got to give you a why. Right? You want to see the trade? Are you ready? $36 a share. $36 a share. $33 a share. $33 a share. 36, 33. Done for the day. 1 trade, 2 executions, finished. Enter here, 250 shares, cover 3 points later, 750, go back to bed. Not hard. 7,000 buying power, 250 shares. All right, or whatever it is. I think it's like, let's see, 250. Yeah, about 7,500. See how easy that was? Isn't that beautiful? I'll give you another one. All right. I'm going to give you ALV. Now, ALV was really interesting. Hats off to Leanna. She did this one in the room. A couple other traders did too. It's a thin stock. It's automotive. But this morning it caught a downgrade from RBC. Now, I love RBC. All right. So what I loved about this downgrade was the price target was perfect. But what I loved about it was the setup because it wasn't gapping down a lot. So I immediately told everyone in the chat room, short 79. Anything 79 is Christmas. Consider it a gift. Just get in there. 100, 150, 200 shares, 300 shares, 400 shares. Just get in there. I swear upon everything, the stock will collapse. Anything close to the gap fill is a gift. And the fact that it hasn't pulled, short it. And you don't believe me? I was pounding the table. ALV. ALV right here. I'll show it to you. ALV right there. Downgrades to $70 price target. All right. Short anything in 79 area. Take the stock down to 76.50. If it opens towards 81, keep adding. See, again, I gave you the entry, I give you an exit, and I give you the reason why. Entry, exit, and why. Now I'm going to trade it. Ready? Here we go. Entry, 79.20, 79.30. Exit, I said 76.50, but you know what? It bottomed out below 78, and that was a good trade. That's a 1.5 points. Almost 2 points to the downside. That's a very good trade in a short period of time. I mean, this is literally was done in 30 minutes. Look at the time frame. Ding, 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 ding. 30 minutes later, you were done for the day. You didn't need to make another trade whatsoever. 250 shares, $400, done for the day. 150 shares, point and a half. What's that? $250, $300. If you took 500 shares, you literally made $800, done for the day. Isn't that beautiful? I'm going to give you another one. Mac. I don't trade Mac. I don't even know what they do. I really don't. I have no clue what these people do. They're a pharmaceutical company. That's it. It's an extent of Mac. And it's not my job to marry the thing. I don't care. I'm a day trader. Okay, I just trade the weakness or the strength. That's it. That's my job. I don't care what the stock's going to do down the future, or I really don't care. I don't care. I mean, there's some people, it's what's interesting. I short a stock sometimes, and I say this is going to come down 8 points because, and then I'll get a Twitter feed will tell me you're wrong. This is a strong stock, and then you go to that Twitter person and you just read, and 95 tweets are about that stock. So you know what that is? They're married to the stock. I'm not married. I don't fucking marry any stock. It's just not what I do. I'm a day trader. All right. I trade the action. All right. Stock's gapping down 12. I don't care what you do. I don't care if it's a long term hold. I don't care. I'm trading the moment. All right. My name is Action AJ. So on this one, I was reading the news and they basically discontinued, I believe, on Mac was a discontinuation of a development of one of their drugs, 310, MM310. Stock was 719 closing. It was I felt the stock was going to rebound. So I said, if the stock pulls to 550 area, go long, it should get you a point. And that was the trade. Simple trade, small counter, boom, and here we go. And, Mac. All right. Ding, 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 ding. Stock pulled, 550, long, boom, 640, done for the day. 1,000 shares, $900. 500 shares, $400. Not that hard. You know what this type of trade is? This is experience. I'm going to give you another one. Trough. That trough is just stupidity. And the first thing I do in our room, in the great chat room, um, anything with the word stupid means short in the headline. So in the headline, stupid is stupid. Stupid means short. Now you're gapping up here, stupid. Why don't you read the news first? Let's read the news together. You ready? Stupid. Trough. Phase 1B trial data. Okay, first of all, it's a 1B. Next. 2, it's a trial. Next. 3, it's stupid. Next. Okay, so what do you want to do? Any push towards 5 is a short. Take it down to 4 and under, and you're done for the day. That's it. That's your trade. It's like CNET. You want to see CNET? It's the same thing with CNET. There's no news on it. Chase it to 3 and take it down to 230. You want to see these? I'll show it to you. No brainers. Trough. See it? Pop towards 5. Come all the way down. 4 and under. There's 4. See it? Okay, you don't have to do 90 fucking trades in one call. You don't have to keep adding. Again, you look at our chart, it's just one execution, maybe 2 tops, add into it, clear, cover, cover, cover. Boom. I already tell you where the stock's going to go because I know. The ones that, this is the truth. These small cap rooms that are running right now that tell you to add, have 95 arrows, cover here when it drops 8 cents, covers in 6 cents, 4 cents, 8 cents. Oh, I got 6 more cents. Oh, I got this. Oh, you see my fills here. You know what they're doing? You know what they're doing? They don't know where the stock's really going to go. So I call it panic trading. That's what they're doing. They're panic trading. With us, these are snoozers. Pop at the open scale and short, take it to 4 and under. We already know where it's going because we don't panic here on these curls. We don't panic here that what stock's going to run. Okay, we already know where it's going to go because we're the greatest chat room in the planet. So therefore, we're not going to tell you add here, add here, add here, add here, add here, and drawing fingers in there and lines around it and explaining the bridge and how it's working and the dead zone and oh god, really? Know where the stock's going to go, read the news, and move on to the next trade. It's not that big of a deal. Don't make it bigger than it is. Okay? Because it's really not. It's just a trade. All right, I'm going to give you another one. Boot. We're almost done here. Now, boot, and the reason why I like boot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I love boot because it was gapping up because they're going to hit the S&P 600. Okay, this is really good for investors, for the shareholders, and so to me, it was gapping up because making the S&P 600 is really, really important. However, we have a lot of bag holders that hold the stock on boot. So I felt the stock was going to probably squeeze at the open towards the 32 area and then scale in short and then write it right back down to $30.50, I believe. And that's what I'm trying to do right now. It's a really simple trade. You don't have to say too much. And you can see my notes on the stock. And it says right here, gapping up 2, pop towards 32, take it down to 30.25. It's going to have a nice pullback. All right. It's closed at 29.60, so I'm giving it value. And you can see the setup. 32 here, and at 30.89. You have about 50 cents to go, and I'll hit my target. And I will close out with Tesla. And I want to close out with this one because I think it's important that you understand the mindset of being in the greatest chat room on the planet. I want you to see what happened over the last few days between um, between Elon having to go to court. We already know the headlines, facing contempt charges. Then we have to deal with the fact that he's having issues on his cars and the amount of cars being delivered and stopping cars. Okay, I get it. I get it. Then he has to deal with about a zillion analysts that want to cut his value to $100. I get it. He's probably the most trolled CEO of the era. He's probably more trolled than our president. You know what I mean? He is trolled, hated, despised, and at the same time loved. As me as a trader, I love Elon Musk. The more he taunts things and the more he tweets and the more he says things and the more he's crazy, the more I love him more because I can understand his stock. I understand the emotions behind his moves. Yesterday, I gave the stock a 260 to go long. I made it very, very clear. Long the stock at 260. If it goes to 250, add. The stock will rebound. It's Elon. He's iconic. You could buy 270, 275, 280 calls. The stock will go back up. Headlines settle. This is what this man does. He creates volatility within his own company and his own stock. But there's also a certain threshold where investors will come in and buy the stock. And me, as a trader, as one of the best traders in the world, senses that and knows where they're going to be buying the opportunities. Yesterday, I made a call to buy at 260. And the stock right now is 275. Stock has on its way up, probably I would say to fill half this gap, probably around 282, 284 over the next few days. It's just a really nice play. The reason why I'm sharing this with you is because the ability to understand how the stock works. You need to be in an environment every day that really gets the market. Just not only the market feel, but on certain stocks, when they come out, how do you react? I react the right way. I never once said the stock's going to go to 240, short it, keep the short. She's going to complain. I have never, ever, ever said that. When the stocks are down 30 or 40, I'm the first one buying the stock. When Boeing was 365, do you remember when Boeing hit 365, 370? Remember all that? I kept begging all of you on Twitter and in the room, buy, 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 buy. Look what did Boeing hit today? Almost 400 a share. How many times have I done this in this room where Boeing's been smashed? How many times? You need to be in the right environment to be successful. Until you make those changes, you'll just be chasing the buck. And here, you'll be making it. And that is the conclusion of our webinar. I want to thank you for joining us. I hope that you really listen to this and listen to all of our webinars. And I will see you on Monday morning. I will tweet on Saturday a little bit. Sunday, I will get you set up. Monday, we'll kick ass. Come on in. Have fun. All you got to do is click any of the links. 25 for a day, 100 for a week, or $6.75 for a day. And I will earn it every penny. Okay? So enjoy. And of course, you have our YouTube channel. And if you want to ever go join the chat room on Discord for free and talk to members in the room and mods, this is all built for you. There's currently 1,121 members signed up. 250, 280 to 300 members in line in there. Here's your YouTube channel. They're all for you. Okay? I want you to enjoy. Have a great weekend, and I will see you all on Monday. Thank you. Bye-bye.